UNI-T UT202BT. It is a 600mm cam meter. The mouth is a 28mm cam size. It CATIII 600V 9999 count. It testpan about 90 cm long, CATIII 1K CAT4 600V 10mm PVC cable, and it is a 4mm plug. Its weight is 258 grams. Size is 205 x 65 x 32 mm. DC watt is 0.001 watt to 600 watt. AC watt is 0.001 watt to 600 watt. AC watt LPF is 0.1 watt to 600 watt. ACM 0.001 M to 600 M. ACM LPF 0.1 M to 600 M. ACM INRUSH 0.01 M to 600 M. Its resistor is 0.01 ohm to 99.99 mega ohm. Continuity less than 30 ohm may be B-sound on. Capacitor is 0.01 nanofarad to 99.9 megafarad. Frequency is 40 Hz to 1 kHz. Temperature range is minus 40 degrees C to 1K degrees C. It has NCV function. Okay, let's see the meter. The meter comes with a box. It comes from China by the UNI-T. And make current is a measure is 600 M. And come with a soft bed, AAA battery, a pair, user menu, chip temperature sensor, a parser and repair set, and a test pen, and it is a normal test pen, PVC cable. There with a tip cap. We remove it first. And this meter is a 4mm plug, a normal type. And this meter function key, there's a power on and the Bluetooth function key. There is a WAN key and the backlight key. There's NCV and the PID key. There is the continuity capacitor and the temperature key. There is the AC voltage key. There is a LPF low pass filter AC voltage key and the DC voltage key. And this switch is a normal AC current key and the LPF AC key and the inverse current key. Okay, let's see the meter. Now it's a power on. But again, maybe Bluetooth on. Again, it's off. And the NCV, put this with, now in NCV. When change to another function, now it's a normal AC voltage testing. And long part, maybe change to the pit mix. But again, maybe pit mini. Okay. And this one is a WAN key. Not so the WAN key. Part once is a degree. Now another range. Now another range. Long part of this one. Maybe backlight on. Okay. Now is one part of this one. Resistor wing. But again, continuity. But again, capacitor, temperature, and this normal voltage. But again, LPF, low power filter AC voltage. But again, DC voltage. And this ACM, one part normal AC. But again, LPF, low power filter current. And long part this again. Maybe inverse current display. Now is inverse current measuring. And the size have a switch. There is a whole switch in the back touch. Let's see the hole. A whole logo display. And long part of this switch may be the flashlight on. But the flashlight not very bright. Okay. But again, maybe off. Okay. Let's check the meter. In the first time, you can download the apps of the DMM of UNI-T and open it. Now open the meter. And put the Bluetooth. And you can see the UT202BT and connect it. Okay. DC voltage test. 2.5 volt. 5 volt. 7.5 volt. 10 volt. Okay, other test. Normal AC voltage test. ISO 222 and put again for the low pass filter. Now it's low pass filter. It also shows the 50 Hz of the meter. Okay, other test. NCV test. Now it's NCV. The NCV in the top of this one. And this meter is a very low of the sensitivity low of the NCV. It comes with a LED red light maybe on, and in the socket only one bar. Touch. And the cable. The sensitivity is weak of this meter. It also wait a time for accept the data. It very weak of the NCV. By testing the cable only. By the bare wire for touching the hot wire, there maybe have a 4 bar. Make it a 4 bar. For the bare wire. Okay. Let's see the meter for testing the hot wire. Use the EF NCV function. Normal use the wet test lead. Neutral no. Hot wire. You can show 3 bar. F no. Another test lead. There's a bad test lead. And you can see neutral no. F no. And the hot wire can be found for 3 bar. Okay, let's see another test. Resistor test. Put this way. For the resistor test, test lead short. There may be 10 to 0. Okay, let's test the first resistor. 1 ohm. ISO 1 ohm 0.99. Okay, 10 ohm ISO 10 ohm 20.02K ISO 19.98 km 22.3 met ISO 22.12 met. Okay, let's see the bigger one. ISO 20 met. Bigger. ISO 39.45 met. Bigger. 60.5 met. Bigger one. ISO 76.75 met. Okay. Let's see the weapon resistor. Weapon resistor. It is 4.9987 km. Let's see this meter. ISO 4.985 km. We hold the data. And see the foot. Foot is 5.00 km. Okay. Let's see another test. Continuity test. By pressing this key, the sound responds fast, but no reading. One, two. It about 82 dB. Sorry. Make is 91. Let's see the latching. Fast, no response. So is 0.2 ohm. That may be green. 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4 times second. Okay. Let's see another function. Capacity test. Put this again for the capacity test. Now is 30. ISO 30.72 microfarad. Okay, let's see another. That is 10 mil. Sorry. ISO 10.64. That's 1000. ISO 1.054 megafarad is okay. Let's see the bigger one. There is the bigger one. ISO 4.454 megafarad. Okay. Let's see the weapon. Weapon capacitor is 120 nanofarad. Let's see. This meter. ISO 122.4 nanofarad. Okay. Let's see the full. ISO 0.121 nanofarad. Okay. It very accuracy of this meter. Temperature test. Now is a home temperature. Now try the hot water first. Hot water. ISO 77 degrees C. Food is 78.5. And the CEM is 78. Okay. Now try the cool water. Cool water. This meter show 5 degrees C, and food is 4.5, and the CEM is 6 degree. It about reading. Okay. Next test. High temperature test. Now 500. And come down 7 degrees. Okay. And use the continuity mode for test on the LED. We test now. We dim the light first. And it can light up the LED, but very dim for the red. And no reading. Yellow also okay, but very dim. Green, no. Yellow, okay. Okay, let's see another function. AC current test. Fob is 0.8772. This meter 0.865. And 10 times is 8.745. 8.8 M. Next test. For the inverse current test, for the low M, now the fob have a inverse current key. Now inverse current, and this meter is a inverse current. Now see the low current. This meter no response for the inverse current. And fob is a 5.9 M. Okay. For the high current test, fob have a inverse current. We set to inverse current. And this meter reading, no. Now see. This meter is a 46.41 M inverse current, and fob is a 50. Okay. For the low pass filter function, this meter 57.1 M. And fob is a 58.4, but fob now is a no low pass filter. In the standby, there is a 0.001 milliamp or 2. Power on. Power on is a 8.46 milliamp about. Open the Bluetooth. It draw 9.96 milliamp about. In the first time, string about 10 milliamp. Open the backlight is 14.47 milliamp. NCV mode about 13.9 40 milliamp about. In change the mode about 10 power mix is 20 milliamp. Normal is 12.5 or 4 7 milliamp. Capacitor is 12.7. Cells is a 30 milliamp. Voltage 30.7. Low pass filter for about 40 milliamp. DC watt 30.8 current. Low power filter current. Inrush draw 40.6 milliamp. Okay, next test. Battery load test. This meter say that if equal to 2.4 watt, there may be battery logo come out. 2.6, 2.5, 2.4 watt. There's a logo come out in this. And under 2.2 watt, there may not work. Now close off the meter. Okay. And this meter have a auto power off function. There may be cancel the auto power function by pressing these two keys. The logo disappear, maybe turn off the auto power off function. When you scan the auto power off the meter first and turn on again, the auto power off logo display. Okay. Continuity output voltage test. There is a 1.7248 watt. Okay. The meter say that it have 40 Hz to 1K Hz. It shows that now it's 40 Hz. It near the reading of 1999 watt. Its output is 2 watt. Now it's 40. If under, the voltage may not accuracy of this one, and now rising up to the 1K Hz. Now 700 Hz. Rising up 800, 900, 1K Hz. 1.1, that's overload. It meet the user menu. In the meter, if in a low power filter mode, the frequency cannot display. Okay. Auto power off test. NCV test. It must be touch the switch at 1 bar. Meter teardown. inside no any shielding, and that is a Bluetooth circuit board. That is a flashlight. And let's see the meter. There is the inside part. There is a main IC. There is the processor, PTC, and a crystal, and a buzzer, and another cable. Okay, let's open the meter. There is the other side of the circuit board. And there is a relay in the downside. And there is the CATIII and the flat cable. And the soft key. It is the cover. And there is a LCD skin. And under is a backlight. And that is a bonnet in the circuit board. And maybe the backlight come out. There is a backlight module in this. And the downside have a IC and little component in the backside. Okay, teardown finish.